Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source News and Entertainment with a Buzz. Just in case you did not know, it is almost carnival season. A lot of parties in Jamaica, a lot of parties in Trinidad, a lot of parties in places where there is carnival kept. Well, this man, it seems as if he was celebrating the carnival. He was pretty much killing two birds with one stone, literally. Him robbed the place and he was feeling the carnival fever. So therefore he was dancing to the beats of the robbery. Point blank and period.
But our word to Mr. Vibes Cartel and the promoters right now is this. We are definitely against your coming here to sing and parade on Easter.
Yeah, I'm telling you something. Barbados, lit. Big up Spice the Queen. Big up Tammy Lee. Big up TJ. Don't know where Shreps go. Fully active. What this under me nose?
So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called A Few Days Later. That was a church group maybe about a week or so before Vice Cartel performed in Barbados. We know that he was at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, back-to-back sold-out shows. So I guess these people went in their feelings and they thought that they were going to protest and block the concert. But what they don't realize is that money talk and BS walks. Once somebody that is from Barbados is promoting the show, legal, law-abiding, tax-paying resident or promoter, businessman, then the show has to go on. Once there's a contractual agreement and once the fact is that Vice Cartel has no conviction, the fact is that music, and I am not saying that music is not influential, however, persons have the right to make a living. Once they have no conviction, even if there's allegations and accusations, that is exactly what they are. A man is innocent until proven guilty, even if he was guilty and then he was redeemed, or it was thrown out by the court of law, FUCK, the court of public opinion. So I'm sure by now that everybody saw the performance clips from bloggers and YouTube all over social media. Well, people, if that lady thought that Vice Cartel was a demon, what would she say when she knew that the demon, Daddy Demon himself, Tommy Lee Sparta, was going to perform? But before or during his performance, Tommy Lee Sparta had something to say about those church group. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
They march for me, I was just a little juvenile, never know better, you understand? Like how God forgive Uno must can forgive we too, alright? Big up Real Boss. So Real Boss come out and him a try to do it right, him a do it best, if they're on him family. People need to access the people. Grew up, you understand? I just that more I say. Church people want to big up on themselves. You have good people and bad people in our church. You see me? The bad people in our church, man. I won't flying kick, man. One great to them, man. God know better, man.
So people, you heard what Tommy Lee Sparta had to say while he was performing in that island. Speaking, digging up Vice Cartel, saying that people need to let go. People need to forgive and forget. People can change as Vice Cartel change. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But it seems as if it does not matter what the church group or any sorts of group, the group of haters that are on social media, specifically YouTube, no matter what they say, the show must go on. Them need to leg off of the man shirt tail. But it seems as if when you suffer from compulsive hate, bad mindism, that is what you do. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that dancehall artist Joshua was performing at a venue. And he was singing a love song and he was directing it and dedicating it to Tony-Ann. It so happens that Tony-Ann happens to be Popcorn's girlfriend or his mate. I think maybe they have changed, don't know. Let me know in the comment section. So people, I want you to take a listen, take a look to that performance that was done by Joshi and what he had to say, pointing at Tony, and let me know if you think that it is appropriate. Take a listen, take a look.
Yeah, man, me heart skip a beat, you know. Girl, and me heart smile. You a bad man in my feelings. I'ma love you, I'ma not lie. You could be my pretty little thing that open your heart. And I deserve everything. Dash it up. And so I get to work. Right now.
So, people, you heard what Josh had to say. You saw that he was pointing in the direction of Tonian, and you saw the reaction of Tonian. Let me know in the comment section if you thought that it was appropriate. Did you think that Joshi crossed the line, the fact that him and Popcorn is supposed to be cool, him and Popcorn a friend, and then he's singing them sorts of song at Popcorn's girl or ex or whomever? Do you think that it is appropriate, or is it just show business? Him can sing a song if him and Popcorn cool like that, him and Tony and cool like that. It is just performance to reel up the crowd. People, let me know what you think in the comment section. If that was your friend, you as an artist as in Popcorn, and then your friend being Joshi is performing and singing some sorts of love song, pointing towards your girlfriend, would you be okay? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that Spice and Virus Cartel are getting a bashing on social media, based on what some people deem to be very inappropriate actions, the way that they are acting on stage when they are performing together. Them a rile up the crowd, them a whine, them a gyrate, them a dog up on stage. People are saying that Virus Cartel is very disrespectful to them, and that is only because she is white. Had this been Shorty or any other average, typical Jamaican girl, he would not do that. So, people, I want you to take a listen, take a look at exactly what two individuals had to say as it pertains to that, and then I'll give my piece.
I'll spice our next one to for a big old bumbuckler woman. You take yourself, boy, you put on towel and a wrap round, you go sit down pan blood clot cartel pan bombard stage. I'll cartel in my next one, you know. Yo, tour side them, sorry for that the look woman that to blow, that the look foreign. What then call them sorry for that the look Caucasian woman that to bumbuckler car. Them a sit near can't be right. I'll Spice will learn to conduct him big old bumbuckler body when you have back of him. All in the on the stage, I do just a brace out in body. He not even can dance to pussy clap. He does a bend down like he want shit and a brace out in body. She don't even can twerk. Every time, yo, Spice, I in my worst blood cleat one round Vibes Cartel. When you think of Lisa hype and hear that look kete girl them, she I worst blood cleat one. Me see man Cartel all I take picture and he put side them right side and she gone in me. Yo, no free up your man, yo. Lego the man t-shirt.
Me telling a long time, say, that can't be a real relationship with Vice Cartel and see them. That's some poppy show thing, straight poppy show. Because him there at the Barclay Center, and 2 years Spice a go on and a cock it up and a go on and a everything Spice a give him. All of the pad up body with Spice, and when she pay for pad up the body and inject the body for the body get bigger. You see what I say? And for Rick, I choose Spice not have no man make Spice a go on so. See them sit down right in the front way, front row. And look how Spice a galang pan cartel. And look how cartel like a look how. Yo! And them the people on the rate. And them the people on the rate. You see where rate is gone now. Can't rate anybody right now. Can't rate all the dog. They bite you. Can't rate everything right now because you're there so with your woman in the front row, you're a big bumbuckler star. And you make idiot Spice. And wind up why you don't disrespect your woman like that. We don't rate that vibes. We don't rate that. Tell her that we don't rate that. And hold it for people don't rate that. I'm gonna tell you something. Spice more can't do that with see them because see them have a look calm, nice woman. If a shorty, she couldn't violate shorty like that. If you're a shorty today, a shorty at the front row of Barclay Center, Spice wouldn't dare do that. And yo, Spice even have no conscience. She knows say woman they right this and look what she a go on. Thirsty. Thirsty. Because she a got she said she alright. What me telling my people all the time. Me telling them. Me telling say not everybody have it together. Me telling you some people have money, but them personal life shitty. Me telling you I'm life like some people have money, but them personal life shitty. That is spice. Don't love nothing. And some people are going like say money is all. Me people, let me tell you something. Me a boy had money, have a little money, I know. You see, at night time, you can't chat to your money, you can't hug up your money. You need a live person to talk to and share your feelings and your emotions with and your laughter. So, for all our people, I feel like, say, them a chase money only and money are going to bring you happiness. That's a blood clot lie. Nah, bring you no happiness. Money bring you more sadness, is them and depression because when you look at you accomplish everything where you have in your mind and there is nobody to share it with.
So, people, you heard what critique our hater number one has to say or had to say. The truth and the fact is that everybody is entitled to their opinion as to what is appropriate or inappropriate. But the question we have to ask are these persons that are talking really mean what they say, or are they just doing stuff on social media? Because them know, so whenever you say anything controversial, disrespectful, that is what people want to hear. Because when you look at the logic of the situation, and yes, sometimes it seems as if Vibes Cartel is disrespectful to see them, specifically that one instance in which he was interviewing with Isaac Buchanan and him kind of wild up to them. We've seen the pictures as it pertains to Lisa Hyper. Them are all up on each other, especially the past with that blowjob picture and video that was circulating all over social media. Vibes Cartel go did about 12, 13 years in a prison, come back, and Lisa Hyper around him once again, even at the presence of his wife, even sometimes when the wife is not there. And it is not only Lisa Hyper, it is Renee 630, it is girls on top of girls. However, when it comes to him and Spice performing, based on the fact that they have this one big song, Ramping Shop, which is more than likely going to be played or performed at all stage shows that Vibes Cartel go. Do you think that it is appropriate or inappropriate? Or do you think that it is only show business? There's an exception to the rule. Or do you think that Vibes Cartel is a leopard that will never change its spot? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is based on a video that has been making its round all over social media, where it is said that a Jamaican CHOPPA lottery scammer, he went to his Guzaman, his Obeah man, or his spiritual advisor, and he was advised that, listen, if you want to eat some real food, whenever you're eating your food, just place a frog in the plate or in the pot. I want you to take a listen, take a look, and then let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, people, like they say, if it is on social media, then it must be true. Well, not really. They say, on social media, believe half of what you see, half of what you hear. Very importantly, belief kills and belief cures. So if you believe that if you want some big food in the chopper type, then you have to put a frog in the plate, in the pot when you're eating. So that can summon the food, the real food. Now, people, if you know the significance certain animals, certain symbols play in a voodoo, in a Obeah, in a witchcraft, then you would know that a frog is a significant character or creature. People usually say, if you're going to court as a suspect and you don't want the witness to testify against you, you need to find the closest neighborhood Obeah man and make him give a frog, put a padlock upon the mouth of the frog, and then you bring that frog to the court. That would stop that person from speaking. That would make that person mute. People, I don't know if it work. A lot of times we see people in a court with the frog and them get sentenced to life. So maybe it is not scientific, but just as I say, point blank and period.
Boy, The amount of things that I go through. Look how boy beat up my blood clot, man. Look how boy beat me, because me just because me tell him say me no want him, but one day I shall overcome, yeah? One day I shall overcome.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is based on that video that has been making its round on social media, in which Shelly, the mother of Squash, claims that she was beat up because she decided to leave a boyfriend, so him getting him feelings and him clot her up a couple of times. Now, people, first thing first, like I've always said, this is social media, so believe half of what you see, half of what you hear, especially when these people have a habit of posting stuff that really does not go like they claim it goes. So, in other words, it is publicity stunt. In other words, they are looking for a spotlight, they are looking for a highlight. So, therefore, they will do just about anything for the cloud, for the views. Because it was just the other day where we saw that Shelly posted a video in which she looked like she was clot up, face swell up. But the truth and the fact is that we live in a very technologically advanced time, and with filters and stuff like that, you can do just about anything to look about just about anyway. So people, me just say, don't believe what we see on social media, especially when it comes to people that have a habit of trying to trick people. But we know that when it comes to people that are always on social media, they believe just about anything because they are vulnerable and gullible. They want to believe anything that is mixed up and passa because at the end of the day, normality does not sell. It is always some sorts of outlandish-ish that people like, and that is why people do it. It is called demand and supply for the buckery. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please to show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.